My brother thinks empathy is life-changing. How would empathy change lives? Yeah, I had no idea either. Like, it all started when I go out of my room, go to the dinner table. Lucky, I was zoning out because, there wasn't exactly my taste. Well, my brother was like yapping about this book, definitely like empathy and stuff. I low-key don't know why he started yapping about this, so I low-key ignored it, and low-key went back to my room. Days later, I woke up as usual, packed my things, and drove to school like any normal day. I checked Google Classroom, and I see an assignment! Right before I was going to start spring break. Not those, easy assignments. The one that I've been for years. Throughout our units, we have learned the importance of having multiple well, I'm gonna skip that one. When learning history in this project, we will be helping to tell the story of an adult. And an adult, I had to interview a grown person that probably doesn't even know me. Bro, I'm out of here, bro. I had to talk to real people. Even worse, grown adults. But I kind of realized I can use my brother as bait. Here's my older brother. Kind, cool, okay, and is deployed. I'm gonna be honest. I'm low-key the complete opposite. Ew, look at the artifact, dog! Why did you get an artifact? Why did you get an artifact? Why did you? Yeah, that's me, alright? I forgot I mentioned this before. My brother and I have a 13-year age gap. So, that means I barely interacted with him. And like, he's practically the only person I could interview with. One, parents. Well, I'm looking not gonna translate all that. Two, majority of my friends aren't over 18. The ones that actually is, well, they kinda depressed AF, bro. Three, the rest of my family low-key lives far away where I reside at. And then what that do literally, well, they speak in English. I do not know how to speak because I'm a loser that only knows how to speak one language. Four, no, wait, I don't have fourth one. But you get the point, right? Hey, this is still on me? Might just work out later today. I did not actually do it. So, all I did for spring break is playing nullscape all day and contribute absolutely nothing to society. So, as the spring break ended, I reached out my brother in Discord. Bro, can you help me? Help me an interview project? It's worth 90% of my grade, bro. All you gotta do is answer like 10 questions and you get to waste at least 5 minutes of your time. No problem. When? Maybe like tomorrow, cause yeah. That's your wish. How about 8:30 p.m.? Okay. Days later, yeah, I actually did a stupid interview. And it's very interesting. Well, not for those who have extremely short attention span. Trust me, I know who you are. So I'll make this entertaining and understandable as I can. Also, voice quality might be trash. Well, it's been trash, but like, I mean, what do you expect to app that isn't OBS? Enough procrastinating. Buckle up and get right into it.
To start off, what is this book called?
The book I'm reading right now, named Emotional Intelligence.
Okay, I didn't actually expect the book to actually name emotional intelligence. To be honest, the offer could really use some hook for the title, but like whatever. Oh, I'll pause it right now.
How do you find this book? Was it a recommendation from your friends or you randomly stumbled on it?
Well, actually, I found it online. I want to learn how to control my emotional well, to communicate with people, and improve my social skill. So I Google online, and I found this book is highly recommended by some people online. So I bought it.
Would you recommend this book if you had a chance?
I will say yes, 100%. Really well helpful with, to me.
What's the most memorable part of this book?
Well, good question. Let me think about it. The memorable thing is in the book, it introduced me one part of it that I'm very interested. So the group of the how to say the word? Okay, so when the people group up together, how high then they can reach depends on how good is the atmosphere in the group, and can they communicate with each other well, and can they work together well, can decide how high they can reach. Sorry, yeah. So basically it's meaning if the group of the people have a good communication, good atmosphere, and they can support, encourage each other, then usually they can get higher, like achieve higher things. Yeah. And the group of the team of the high limitation depends on how good is the atmosphere for the team. Even they are very good, even a group of people, they are doing well, every one of them have a very high skill. However, if they cannot work together, they just judge other people, they don't know how to work together, encourage people, encourage teammates, help them, build a good relationship, no, they will fail.
Why do you think this book is important?
As what I said, the book teaches me how to control my emotion, because I found out sometimes I really cannot control my emotion when the bad feeling and bad emotion comes out in my mind. I can't control myself, and sometimes I did bad things, bad decision. I regret about that, but it's too late. And I really want to control myself and don't make them happen again.
Do you think this book can impact future readers?
Really helpful, really helpful. They write by some famous psychological teacher or doctor. Yeah.
What's the most challenging piece of advice or part about this book, and why? Like how people tell you to do it or something.
I need to think about it.
You want to skip it?
No, actually, this part I think is pretty important. So, even someone did something bad, okay? If you are using a courage tone, like to positive tone, tell him which part that he's doing wrong, okay? He can, like, he's more acceptable. He can accept, oh, actually I can do it this time, and like you will have a good communication with him. However, if even he did something very good, but you use a bad tone, like aggressive tone, I don't know how to say the word,
Attitude?
but yes, your attitude not good, okay? Well, to say, well, you are doing good, yes. And then
it's like sarcasm, right?
Yes, and then he still feels down, and he still feels unhappy for this, even he did something well. So I think even the children or someone did something bad, just don't use a bad attitude, because that can let both of you have a good communication to improve this thing next time.
Did this book change the way you view empathy? It can understand people's emotions. Can you tell us the reason why?
Yes, I will say yes, because for this book, there is, how to say the word. First, you have to recognize what's your emotion in your head. And second thing is how to try to control it. And third thing is how to recognize other people's feeling. And the fourth thing is how to control other people or impact other people's feeling. And the last is how to work together well. Yes. And it teach me how to find out how's people's attitude and emotion.
In your opinion, does understanding people's emotions make your life easier? If so, how?
Yes, because in our life we have to commit, because people or human is a social, like to social, or we have to social in our daily life, or we have to live with teamwork. Everybody does. And if you know how to understand other people's emotion, that makes things easier. Because like in our today, it's a global life, right? Asia, economic with USA with other so many countries and so many cultures. They work together. They impact together. They impact each other, and they learn how to do some great work. Okay, so like maybe Tesla, some high technological company like Google, right? So many different culture or country, they work together to solve something very hard. And if you understand each person's emotion, that we can, like, the people can make the things, how to say the word, progress is faster, right? And make a lot of friends with different culture.
If everyone understood empathy, would the world be better?
Well, absolutely. There's so many examples, I don't know choose which one. But yes.
You just like give one example though.
But empathy, so there's I think it's two kinds of the empathy. The first one is you understand why he do this thing, and you agree with it, or at least you understand why he do that, and then you can communicate with him. Like at least you understand what he's doing, for what purpose. The second thing is you understand the people's feeling. Like sometimes he feels very hard. Yes, you understand him. So, and then you can encourage him, or just say, hey, I know there's a hard time for you. I understand. I will support you. Be your, in your support your back. Yes, you can count on me. Yeah. So empathy is very important.
What's one reaction or conversation you handled differently in the past before you read this book?
Wow. Yes. So before I read this book, I usually easier to trouble with some people. Where I'm doing work, yes, because in my job there is some work is about communicate with my clients, and if I cannot control my feeling or just have a good attitude with my clients, that's not good. And right now, after I read this book, I know how to control or improve my emotional skill and social skill. Yes.
Did this book make you remember any memories where you wish you acted with more empathy?
Well, my grandmother, yes. I did not understand her well when I was young. I think she's trying to improve me or let me learn something, how to say the word, just makes me more gentle and read book hard, study harder. However, she's using a bad way, but okay, not bad way, but something I don't understand. So I don't understand her, she doesn't understand, she did not understand me. If I show more empathy, maybe we can maybe I can be better and I will love her more time.
What is the most useful advice you learned from this book that you...
Actually, I will say all of them. All of them. How to control your emotion, how to how yeah, I will say all of them, and I just remember one part of the book very important. Okay, so it's meaning in our head we have two systems. The first system very sensitive, work very fast, just because maybe a long time ago, okay, the human needs to act very fast when they have something fear, okay, they run. That's why they survive, okay. And the system 2, we work slow, however we will think many different areas to judge, to know how to make a decision. But sometimes our system 1 always beat down system 2. We make decision too quickly, and so that's why sometimes we make bad decisions.
How do you feel when you follow the book's advice?
Better. Yeah, better. Just my life, I think I like this. After I follow this book advice, and I feel my life better. And also with my family.
How will you rate this book out of 5 stars?
I would say 10. Actually, emotional intelligence, I have 6 books about it. I only read the first one and some part of the second one.
Their series?
That series.
Well, thank you for being in my interview.
Okay. So what just happened? This entire thing, raw footage, took me like 16 minutes. You heard me. 16 minutes of raw footage. And I do not get paid for this book. Well, other than that, thank you for watching. This took me like a week, and I planned this for like over a month. So yeah. Thank you for watching,